Welcome back everyone to another episode of ShadeTV. My name is Marissa Hill and today we'll be discussing a collaboration done with Salehe Bembury and Crocs on the oh so well known Crocs Pollex Clog, this time in the Como colorway. Let's take a quick sneak peek. Welcome back everyone to another unboxing and review. If you're joining us for the first time, welcome in. Today we're going to be discussing yet again a different colorway on the Crocs Pollex Clog. This is a Salehe Bembury collaboration, and we have about seen almost every colorway to release, I feel like, on this silhouette. I'm really vibing with the most recent color schemes that have been dropping with Salehe and Crocs on this Pollex Clog. So today we'll go over the Como color scheme. We'll talk about the overview. I also brought the Niagara out just to kind of compare the two different color schemes. Then we'll jump into size and fit on these, followed by how I styled this. Really nice blue tone, and then we'll conclude with how these are currently doing on the resale market. Let's jump right into it. All right, so the most recent colorway I picked up that I've been in love with is the Niagara. I feel like a lot of the names have been specific locations, it seems to be, that Salehe's been going with. So I feel like this is based off of maybe Lake Como, but this is definitely a really cool blue. It's almost as if it's a navy, but it's a bit darker than that. So it's almost slightly underneath the shade of black, but definitely has some blue hues to it. And this is, of course, a very easy color scheme to style. The Niagara is a bit of a gray tone, but I wanted to hold them next to each other just because I feel like the gray really brings out the blue hues in the Como color scheme. But again, one of the things I like about this is it's not exactly a navy colorway. It's a little bit different than that shade, but as far as the color scheme, it is completely covered in the what they call Como color scheme. We've got Crocs and Salehe Bembury's logo here, and then just some nice matte of that bluish tone on the Velcro straps here. And then as far as this little toe, it is in more of a matte finish. It looks kind of chalky actually for some reason. I'm not sure if that white is actually kind of coming off on me. But then we've got some subtle branding as well on the sides here with Salehe Bembury and Crocs, as well as the interior. And then as we work our way to the bottom, same kind of color scheme that we saw on the upper, except again, we're kind of getting a little bit different of a shade in between that Como blue. All right, so let's take a look at those details, then move along to the size and fit. size and fit goes, these do run quite large. So I am someone who runs in that half size range. If you were somebody like myself, I am typically a men's 7.5 or a woman's size 9. They don't have half sizing in this, so I actually opted to go to a size 7, which fits me perfectly. When I did receive a size 8, it was way too big. So highly recommend going at least half a size down to a full size down on these. All right, so as far as styling goes, again, I feel like navy has really truly been a very trendy colorway this year. So I was really excited to get this Como blue just because I think it is very easy to kind of color coordinate with easy to style wardrobe pieces. So for the first look, I kept it pretty simple with this button down denim dress. I felt like that denim was kind of the perfect pairing for this blue hue. And for the second look, I wore a simple, just ribbed, cropped white tank. And then I wore some black shorts that kind of had a really cool styled short underneath it that was blue and white striped. Again, keeping it super casual, as this is a very just easy to throw on type of silhouette. So when I'm grocery shopping or running a quick errand, I typically run and grab these Crocs. So that was definitely a more relaxed look for the second option. Option, I dressed up a little bit with a striped one shoulder blouse that was a navy and white tone with some matching pants. Again, I feel like this is also a very beachy style, especially since we're still hanging on to the summertime in New York, but definitely a great option while the weather is pretty hot and heated to, you know, kind of wear some beachier themed options. But don't feel afraid to dress these up. They don't always have to be casual. Retail goes for these retail at $85, and I swear when these first initially released, this was the most impossible Croc to get your hands on. So it's really nice and refreshing to see a lot of you actually being able to cop a pair of these, since they are a bit more readily available, and that price point on the resale market has really decreased a lot. Bad for resellers, but great for any of you who are looking to pick this up on the resale market. They're currently going between $85 to $130, depending on your size range. All right, everyone, that is it for this unboxing and review. If you joined us for the first time, thank you so much. My name is Marissa Hill. This is ShadeTV. We will catch you all on the next episode.
Spit a ball, I'm a boss, keep it G, and I'm walking the talk.